Hey everyone, welcome to the Altcoin update. Starting off with our utility coins. You guys know Caspa. I had major buys at this weekly range, more so at the 0.1034 range. I didn't get a chance to accumulate down here. But yeah, we can see we're clearly seeing a nice bounce from that range of almost 30%. So really happy about that, guys. It was just a matter of time till this saw a relief bounce, and again, it just so happened to fall around the election time. And we're actually going to go over that because I don't know if you guys remember, a lot of these altcoins that we've been TAing all had apexes pointing towards the election, guys. It just clear as day how psychological things are. Like it's just insane. It's human versus humans. Like there's simple as that. As long as you keep that in mind, it makes sense. So here you can see there's that apex broke right out of the time when Trump got elected, right in around elections. What was it once a was support now becomes a resistance. However, it broke right above it, so we can delete that now. There's that weekly range that we'll keep. There's a daily apex, and then finally here is the daily origin resistance that you guys can see has been suppressing price for quite some time. However, with this all this hype going on, especially for, with Donald Trump, I wouldn't be surprised if this continues to pump. Let me just make this daily support. Maybe as high as up to this range here. Okay, so again, not a time where you're accumulating at all, guys. This is not. I'm emphasizing this is not a time where you should be accumulating a coin unless the coin is actually still moving sideways, still in accumulation, right? In this case, Caspa is not in accumulation, so right now I'm reaping the very nice rewards of accumulating on support, and so far so good. So we'll just keep that here. Really nothing to update. XLM, guys, again right at the apex of the elections. This is just another example. You can kind of think of like maybe like not really manipulated, but it's just it just makes sense. What we're gonna do here is that we're gonna evolve it to here, and then we'll evolve it to there. Okay, we're gonna make these a little bit nicer. Okay, yeah, that's the apex, that's the breakout. So XLM is going to retest this region here, period. That's the first area resistance that is going to hit. And then after that, we'll extend the daily downtrend. But in my opinion, I don't think we're going to see massive move up from here. I don't know, I just have a feeling it still needs more time, which in my opinion, I would love for that to happen. I would just accumulate way more. But again, not a time where I'll be accumulating XLM at all right now, okay? Let's go to render, guys. Render also here. Okay, slight breakout right below it, but still maintain that weekly range. We're going to evolve that there, and it's approaching the weekly resistance, weekly downtrend right there. So we can move that. That makes more sense because that's the origin resistance zone against this weekly apex. Kind of crazy, it's still inside a weekly apex, so if it does break out of that region, out of this weekly apex, most definitely it's going to be retesting the 7 ranges. Okay, ICP also okay, looks exactly like render. Slight drop to the daily support. If this were to happen, actually, guys, in like a normal instance, this would have been very bearish because you guys can see how many times this support has been tested. However, it's breaking right through it. We're going to evolve that here to there, and you can clearly see that it's now attempting to break out of that daily apex. So yeah, again, it looks like it's going to be targeting. Do something more conservative here on that on the daily range. Yeah, I think it's just gonna end up. You have one here, but I think it's gonna end up just retesting this level directly. Then if that breaks, you have the weekly over here. So yeah, track. Okay. So this is an example where again, if you're really into track, obviously this is an accumulation point. This doesn't appear to have any effect to the election. It just boils down to the demand in this coin is all. but this apex is getting fairly tight. So maybe when the hype does go down, and the hype for some of these other altcoins begin to die down, I could definitely see the hype go into some of these smaller cap coins, something like Track where it can, move up. But definitely, this is a good example of coin that you would be accumulating, right, if you want, because it's still in accumulation and it's still reaching an apex. TRX here in this case, okay, it's continuingly to respect this weekly downtrend that has been marked since October. So let's go to the daily and see what's going on. Okay, so there's that first daily support. It finally hit it. Okay, respecting the daily uptrend that has been marked since what is this, September 25th. So all is well. It's approaching this very local apex against the weekly downtrend. Knowing TRX, I can definitely see this break out to the next weekly's resistance, because that's what TRX does. It's just a slow grind up, nothing too significant, but in the long run, as you guys can see, it's just been in a constant uptrend, no matter what. It's pretty crazy. So yeah, so we'll go over XRP really quick, because haven't seen this in a while. Again, I personally think XRP will have its shine, most definitely. I definitely think XRP will have its moment where it will, be very, not a, I guess, big performing, or like, have its moment to shine where it'll have its really, really big, large pump. But in my opinion, I feel more safe stacking XLM versus XRP at this moment. So let me just clean up this chart a bit. Okay, you have that. You have the daily downtrend right here. Daily trend line. We can delete these 4-hourly levels because it ended up hitting that daily range anyway. Textbook breakout out of that weekly, out of that apex here. Looks like we have a weekly there that it's hitting right now. Overall, if you look at the bigger picture of things, the apex is not happening until the end of the year. Again, guys, I don't mean to hit on XRP now, because I mentioned how big of a XRP, not maxi, but supporter, that I've been saying I was. But as time goes and the news that they're releasing, and the money that they're donating to the other party, it's gotten me a little bit iffy on this. Again, I do think XRP will have its moment. It will definitely shine. It will definitely have a significant pump, no doubt about that. But again, I just feel more safer having my bags in XLM. And I may sound hypocritical because I'm all about diversifying, not putting your eggs in one basket. But again, that's just my choice, guys. So yeah, I mean, overall, altcoins are all pumping regardless of what, how crappy they are. I mean, I'm saying XRP is crappy, but as you guys can see, the only coin that is still in accumulation is Track. So I guess there are one-off coins that are still in accumulation, but overall, the market's up, guys. So again, enjoy your profits. Take if you want. It's really up to you guys. But in my opinion, I think this is just the beginning. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, drop a comment down below, and I'll make sure to get back to you as soon as possible. Bye, everyone.